Hi Conley Clan fam! Well, it is starting to get dark. It is late and I'm just now filming. So I wanted to show you guys something because they just brought us something. It is parked in the back, and once I show you, I'll tell you what we're doing with it.
Hi.
Hi! Say hi Conley Clan fam!
Hi, Clan.
Okay, so Christian wants to see what they just brought and dropped off at our house. So we're gonna take him to go look at it because he has an obsession with these things. He's always pointing them out on the side of the road when we see them. So are you ready to go see what they brought us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's drive around to the barn.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Where are we going?
The bone.
We're going to the barn?
Yeah.
Okay. What's in the barn?
The kid.
What's in the barn?
The cat.
Oh, there's cats in the barn?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? You saw one earlier.
What the heck? The van.
Oh,
There's our van.
Yeah.
There it is with our trailer on the back.
Look at it.
What is that?
Whoa.
Whoa!
That big. Look at it. Look at it.
What is it? Oh, is that our gator?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta show everybody our gator.
Yeah, looks pretty bad right now.
Bye, Gator.
Bye, gator.
All right, what is that?
What is this, Christian?
I gotta chill. What are you doing?
What is that, Christian? Whoa! That thing's huge!
You like it, Christian?
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
That's a bulldozer!
I love it.
Look at it.
Yeah. Let's drive around it, shall we?
Yeah.
Daddy will shut the gate.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. That is what they brought us today because we are going to put up a fence along our property line. And our neighbor is helping us out. So they are going to doze our line, and that way we can put up the fence.
Yeah, there's almost no way to get through the thick cover. All the trees and all the canopy is just so thick you can't even see inside there or walk through it. So we are going to use this and take care of all of the trees during or along the process of building our fence. So we'll see how that works. I'm sure it'll be better than cutting them all like I've been doing.
Yeah, Sean was out there today. You know, we make a line with the GPS and then he's cutting down so that way he can get through there so they can run the fence. And so the neighbor called and said, don't do that by hand. We'll bring the dozer out, we'll doze it down. It will be 100 times easier. So they dropped it off, and tomorrow morning they are going to run our property line so that way we can put up a fence, which will be nice. We are one step closer to getting some animals, and I've been looking on Craigslist trying to see if we could find some kittens. We're not really sure if we want to get the animals quite yet because we know we have to go back and forth a couple more times, but they could be shorter trips. So we will hopefully be able to do that here at some point in the near future. But for now, we're putting up the fence, and that is just one step closer to getting where we really want to be.
All right, guys, I am out in the field. I was going to take you along and show you what we're doing out here as far as our fence line. It is so thick in this brush. I thought I'd show you what they go through to put one of these boundary lines in before you end up having to put your fence up. Luckily, we've got a neighbor that is taking care of this for us. His name is Juan or John. I think he goes by John Ramirez. And he is fantastic at what he does from what the neighbors say. So we'll show you how that works with the dozer going through this thick brush. So here's where the kids and I were working yesterday. This is our east line. You can already see he's gone a long ways in there already. And it's probably up to our road that it took all day to get to yesterday. So I'm going to come from the field road and see if we can see him. Okay, so let's take a look and see if he's made it up here yet. So he's already been up here one pass. Let's see if we can't catch him from the side over here so we don't get bulldozed ourselves. So there he is down there. He's already got that brought all the way up here. He's been doing this for about between 5 and 10 minutes, and he's already taken care of probably a day's worth, if not more, probably 2 days worth of work in 8 minutes. Can't say enough about these neighbor, the Ramirez family. He's got a bit of work on this other left side over here to get so we can see our lot line down there. But we'll check back in with him. This is probably 35 feet up. I don't know if you can see that. That dozer just is insane. Its capabilities of going up inclines while pushing is just, being a tractor guy, that just don't happen. Just doesn't happen normally. But those dozers are great for this type of work. So yeah, it is steep. And I hate to get rid of this field road because it never would flood when we get these big rains, but you have to do what you have to do to get your fence line in. So I think what we're trying to accomplish here is to keep as much of the trees on our neighbor's land as we can, so we don't create any issues with him. He's not going to be super happy about us putting it up, but it is what it is. We need to be able to keep our cattle in, or horses, or anything else we decide to put out here. And you can see he's keeping wide on our side, which is over here on this side, and it will allow us to take the gator, Polaris, or something along with that. So he's made it up over the field road, which we talked about being 30 feet tall. So he's gone up and over it, and now he's down on the other side, which is a little bit harder to navigate because there are no distinct markings or flags. They seem to be okay without it, I guess.
Dad's been doing some work, and he's doing it right now, so.
We are out here trying to preserve what we can as far as our fence line that we're going to get rid of. We are going to use this for our back half of our property to put this fence line up where we had none before. So where that dozer went through, we're going to use this and the T-posts. The T-posts were about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. These T-posts were about $8 a piece galvanized. They're about $12 a piece today. So we're going to pop these out and reuse them if they're good. They look pretty good when they're galvanized. They're going to keep a lot longer. And then we'll pull the concreted posts out and reuse those as well, because everything is so expensive and this stuff is still in good working order. So this is 4 out of 5 string so far on this fence, and we'll finish it up and then we'll start popping these out.
We have so much work going on around here. It feels so good to have all this stuff going on, because to me that just means progress, 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 and I like that. So it's so fun to see things start to take shape a little bit. So first I want to show you guys though, Christian loves this. Yeah, do you see Daddy over there? The kids are driving with Sean over there. Come here, Christian, wait. Come here. Come over here, let's show everybody the gator. Sean bought this gator. It needs fixed up because it's old, but that is what he does. He buys things and fixes them up, and I love it. And so we got this gator here. Christian loves it. So here's the gator that we got, and it is a fixer-upper, but I can see what it will be when it's done, because it's got the bed on the back. We could put seats in there for the kids. And then Sean and I can ride up here. We could, even have like Christian on our lap and things like that. But I feel like it can be nice. And so this is no different than what we do with our cars, buy them from the auction and fix them up. So that is one of the things, just one of the things that we have that is in the works. And that will be fun to have to ride around on the property. We're always feeling like we have to hop in the truck to drive to the back or whatever. And so that will be nice. Also, and I'm not going to get too close, but I'll show you guys from afar, we have a pond being dug. So we had always been talking about how nice it would be to have a pond to go fishing. So I'm going to show you right back in our back corner here. I don't know if you can see that right there. They're building us a pond. So they're digging it out right now down to the clay. And that will be a pretty nice sized pond. Sean has asked them to make it like a teardrop shape. So that will be really cool. I always thought it'd be fun to have, we want to be able to make our own food, like grow our own food, and you can hunt. And the hunting is a little iffy. We probably could hunt a little bit on the land, but I'm just thinking like if you had to be self-sufficient, what you could do out here. So, there's all kinds of wildlife out here. And then growing the food, and then if we had the pond stocked with fish, you could go fishing and have that as food. So there's all kinds of different options. So the other thing though is I really have to learn how to do the gardening. That's going to be something new for me, so that's going to be a huge adventure. And I have gardened a little bit, but usually Sean did most of our gardening because he loves being outdoors. So, but I do want to learn and I want to do it, and so that is something that I would like to learn, along with canning and oh gosh, there's all kinds of other things I want to learn. I have this ginormous to-do list on things that I want to learn how to do, like Hope had sent me a recipe for enchilada sauce, thank you. And that, I want to learn how to make that homemade. And there's all kinds of things I want to do homemade. Our ranch seasoning that we usually make, I want to do that homemade. And so there's all kinds of things that I want to learn, but I have to take it one step at a time, because otherwise, our days are so overwhelming anyways, between school, and school's hard because we have the baby and Christian, and then we're doing all the homemade stuff, and we have so many projects going on here, and then going back and forth, and so I'm trying to make it so it's not super overwhelming, and it's fun because I want it to be fun. And so anyways, so we've got the pond going in, we've got the gator that needs work done, and then they're putting up a fence along our property line, and so I know Sean showed you some of that. I just feel like there's so much going on, and I just absolutely love the progress that we're making here. So here's some of our stuff from our trailer that we unloaded, and I will show you guys, this is mostly Sean's stuff. I will show you guys the stuff that we have in the house, the boxes that we brought. I did get asked how come we're doing it in small increments and not just all at once, and that is because we want to spend as much time down here in Texas as we can, but we have to go back to Nebraska because of Logan. So we still have to do our monthly check-ins. So like this time we did our monthly check-in, I think it was November 2nd, no, November 1st I think we did our check-in. And then our next one will be at the end of December. So that gives us like 7 weeks to be here before we have to go back to do our check-in. And the check-ins, unfortunately, are in person. You know, if we could do them online, then that would have been so much easier, but they are doing them in person now. And so we do have to actually be in Nebraska for that. So we just brought a load this time with us, and then when we go back in December, we will load up the trailer and bring another load with us when we come back in January. And we will do that probably a couple more times because we'll have to go back and forth a couple more times anyways, because we will have to do our check-ins in Nebraska. So now maybe we'll change our mind and we'll do a bigger load or something at some point, or if we can figure something else out where we don't have to, or where we can move out of our house earlier, then maybe we would do that. But as of right now, that's the plan. So that is why we're just doing smaller loads right now. Plus we do still need stuff at our house there because since we have to go back and forth, we have to have like some clothes, we have to have beds, we have to have kitchen stuff and things like that, because we have to use that house for like at least a week to do our end of the month and beginning of the month meetings. So that is why we are doing that. But okay, let me show you the boxes that we unloaded. It's actually not as much, like it filled up our garage at our Omaha house, but it's not really that much when we took out all of the garage stuff that was Sean's and then put like our stuff in the house. So let me show you. Well, I was walking in to show you guys what we have going on, and I ran into Jade.
Yeah.
So she is helping Sean today. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're taking down the fence and moving it somewhere else.
Yep, so we have a barbed wire fence that they had in a certain spot, and we don't want it there. We're going to move it to a different spot where it would be like better utilized for us. And so we have some amazing neighbors here they actually own a fence company, and so they are helping us out, which is so nice of them. Yeah. They just do so much for us. I know I say that all the time, but they're constantly doing things for us, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. So so you are working hard today.
Yep.
Actually, Jade was telling me that she would like to be, she came up to me and she said, "Mom, are there girl construction workers?" And I said, "Absolutely there are." And she said, "I think I might want to be a girl construction worker."
Yeah, because I thought there were none. Because on the movies, all you see is boys.
Boys, yeah. But there are, and she said either that or what?
A dog trainer.
Dog trainer, of course, dog trainer. So our neighbors back home,
they offered me $5 each time I train their dog.
Yeah.
I said I don't need the money, but they said, "Oh, they'll do it anyway."
yes, it was so nice of them. They saw her working with our dogs outside, mm-hmm. and said they couldn't believe how good she was, that she was doing such an amazing job.
Their favorite trick is bang bang.
Yeah, and so they asked her to help train their dog, because their dog is a little bit older, but needs some doggy manners. And then they even asked her if they get a puppy, if she would train their puppy too. And I don't know if we'll be there, when they get that, but if we are, she could help them, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked, but I want to show you too. You guys put up the trampoline the other day.
Yeah.
And the kids worked so hard. Here's a little bit of them putting that up. So here is the trampoline now. They have it all put up. Actually, John, he did a lot of the work. The kids did a lot of the work. John was like the supervisor, and he helped, and he's pretty good at building things from scratch, like the trampoline, or like one time he put together one of our chairs, or
but he's not a good supervisor.
He gets very frustrated easily. So
do I.
But yes, you do too. And at least you know it, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing to fixing it, is admitting it.
Yep.
So the kids got the trampoline up, which is really cool. They've been jumping on that, so that's been fun. A lot of times when we get here, we have not much to do. But this time we brought a lot of stuff to do. So we brought the trampoline from our Omaha house, and then we have a ton of boxes in the house. So, but I'll tell you, it was a lot less than what I thought it was going to be, because our trailer was so packed full, and our garage in our Omaha house was so packed full of stuff that I thought it was going to be like a ton. And when we got it in the house and put it in our little kids area, it was not as much as I thought it was going to be.
No.
So let's go in and I'll show you guys how much we actually have.
Okay.
So this is one side of our kids' room. Here's our front, or I guess our back door. We use that usually to come in the house. So, but this right here is what we have. So, and that is a lot of boxes, but not what I thought. I thought for sure we were going to end up having like this whole entire room filled.
Yeah, because in the trailer it was full, and our trailer was humongous.
Yeah, but I think it was a lot of Dad's like garage stuff.
Yeah.
That's all in the barn.
Yeah.
So this is what we have for house stuff, and that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's still a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, but a lot less than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So that's good though. Now the hard part starts. We got to go through all of it. We're going to try to get rid of as much as we can.
Wait, you see that top box right there?
Yeah.
That's mine.
Is that your stuff? She's been begging me to go through that. But we need to go through it, and we need to get rid of stuff, because I just feel like it's always good to purge and spring clean, and it makes you feel lighter.
No, but I already got rid of purple blankie.
Yeah. Well, no, it's going in her memories box.
Yeah.
Well, who's Purple Blankie?
Oh, my baby blankie that I've had ever since I was born.
Poor JG sleeps with it every single night.
Yeah, and that was a big thing when you came to our house.
Yeah.
You had to have Purple Blankie to sleep.
Mhm.
You had to have Purple Blankie everywhere.
Yeah.
We took it to daycare.
I did? Oh, yeah.
So that's a big deal that you're putting her up and away in memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
So, this is my first time crocheting. And it was really bad, but
That turned out good.
I know.
It's a little bracelet. That's cute.
Yeah, and it fits perfectly.
Yep.
And guess what? I got really mad about the slip knot because I don't know how.
It took her a long time, and she finally came up and said, "Mom, help!"
Yeah, because I hate having help.
Yeah, but it's good to ask for help when you need it.
Yeah, but look, my favorite color is red, and it's red and beautiful white.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right, so we've got our pond dug for the most part. I think he's finished with it. But I think it'll be a nice sized pond. It is not going to get filled up other than rain. And from what we can tell, there's quite a bit of clay in it. So we should have a pretty good liner of clay to hold the water. But it's really here just to catch any extra that we can keep for the animals to come down and drink out of. Maybe we'll throw fish in, depends on if it holds it real well. I think it's about, well, I don't know, he's probably taken 5 inches or 5 feet, maybe 4 feet of dirt out of here and made a nice berm. So we will see how it works. I'm excited. It turned out really nice. He did a great job. It only took him basically an afternoon, maybe 4 hours. And again, his name is John Ramirez. Did a great work. If you ever need any dirt work done, consider him. He's right here in Refugio, Beeville area, and we'll put his phone number maybe in a link. So we're back here at what looks like our tree line. It's about halfway, maybe a little over halfway back on our property, but this goes straight down, and we've cleared all the way to a field road right there, which is the top of the hill, and then it also extends down into another ravine to our back lot line. So we'll take you back there.
That is where we were at just a minute ago. And they're pulling the barbed wire across here and all the way up here. So now we're gonna drive up this way and show you what's up here.
Here's our field road.
Yeah, here's,
Where we used to come down through. Just all the way down here. All right. So there it is. There's the creek. It's usually, what, 5 feet deep. Be nice to put a bridge across this while we've got it.
actually, yeah.
Yeah. So you can get down in there easy from side to side.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But we need some long, straight tree trunks to do that.
So it was actually yesterday. You guys were down at the fence where they're putting the fence in. And you guys were playing down there.
Yeah.
Did you guys find anything interesting?
Yes, I found a throwing axe front.
Oh, good Lord.
Not
There's
the
a lot
stick.
A throwing axe, huh?
There was a lot of car parts.
Oh, car parts.
Wait, I need to get my.
Oh, you gonna show us something?
Yep.
What did you find?
My cane.
Let's
Dad
see.
says it's a golf club. Bam!
Oh my gosh.
See the end?
That's your pretend cane?
Yep. I was whacking people with it.
Oh, nice.
She was poking me with it like,
Oh, good grief. Charlie, did you have fun down there playing?
Yeah.
Did you find anything fun?
No. I found Nick.
You found a snake?
Yeah.
No, you did not.
Don't
You're-
make the call.
Oh, it's by the car?
We even had.
There were no snakes down there.
We even I even found like a generator that was like very big.
Yeah? What did you... Stop. What did you find?
The hog.
A hog?
Yeah.
What?
There was a hog.
It was eating off of someone's deer feeder.
Oh, that's right. We were in the truck. And we did see that, didn't we?
Yeah, it looked young.
Yeah, and it acted like it could care less that we were there.
I know.
oh yeah.
Like it didn't get scared or anything.
It was a teenager. I bet it was a teenager.
Yeah.
Now, it's actually raining out right now, and the dad and the guys are down there finishing up because it started raining, so it's getting a little too muddy. But they're on day 2 of putting that fence in, right?
I'm going with the
Ho- Hopefully, they can get it, the one over here started
I'm gonna
maybe
go.
tomorrow,
I'm
or
gonna go up
maybe
there.
Monday, I guess, huh?
I'm gonna go over there and show Dad how it's done.
Okay, so today it's thunderstorming and it is bringing in the cold weather with it. So it has been, what do you guys think, maybe 80s?
Yeah.
I think it's probably been like maybe in the 80s here, like 85.
It's been bad.
It's been really humid. But tomorrow is only supposed to be, I think, 60.
That'll feel good.
And then like for the next week, it's only supposed to be in the 60s. And maybe one day was in the 70s. So we're actually looking forward to that weather here. But in Nebraska, do you guys know what it's going to be?
It's like 20.
-2.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 30s for the high. And I think it was like 10 for the low. 10, 12. And then they were even talking about negative with wind chills. And It is starting already, and it is only November. So I'm glad we are here right now, enjoying the weather here.
Yeah, until like Christmas.
Yeah, until Christmas time. Yep. So, okay. Well, what do you guys tell our Connley Clan family?
Bye.